because she's ground ghost type. But Thundurus isn't aware of this. It's like, and he just like screams out. And Ostinato, do you want to use your evasion?
No, not yet.
All right, so then you take that damage, and then Kara is just unaffected. It's like, what? How that? Huh? And Kara's like, oh, sorry about that. Let me just, and then activates her battle mode. The heck kind of Marowak are you? And now it's Tornadus' turn.
Alrighty.
And bro is gonna go for...
It was a 36, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Tornadus is gonna go for... is gonna use a Chilling Water against you, Ostinato. Are you gonna use your double teams right there? Actually, well, this is 12.
Actually,
so
still. Wait, what did it? It got a 12. Well,
yeah.
I don't really care. L plus ratio plus.
I forgot. Okay. Well, I just buffed you instead of nerfing you. I was trying to lower your special attack, and I just raised it. And Tornadus is like, oh, great. All right. Ostinato, you're up.
Alrighty.
Me when I hit.
We love the silly buff.
Uh-huh.
Nom. Alright.
You basically just like open your mouth and go. Refreshing.
Okay, and then let me adjust one thing. Oh, I have to adjust. Okay, so I have one. I have to make sure my mix power is set, 'cause I'm forgetting how I set it, to be honest. Oh,
yeah.
That's easy. Okay.
Actually, before you attack, Thundurus is going to use, with Prankster, charge, increasing his death, because yeah, they gave. Does Thundurus normally get Prankster? I know Tornadus.
Yes, it does.
Okay,
it
so
does.
yeah. So.
It doesn't get Tailwind, so it's not good in VGC. Sad. Where is the silly? Aha. Okay, that's easy.
All right, Ostinato, you're up, bestie.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Okay, cool. This is so Gucci. Okay, so the Tornadus has... I'm actually not gonna go after the Thundurus. I feel like it's useful. Does Uproar work like, if you keep using it, it keeps getting more powerful? Or is...
no, just simply mention... No, that's,
okay, cool.
That's a good voice.
Round. That's yeah.
That's a good voice.
Okay, cool. Okay, I think I'm just gonna hit the Tornadus with this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Actually, in fact, that'll just.
Is he gonna use the charges though?
No, that'll just destroy his last remaining thing.
Okay, cool. I was happy with either outcome. Let's go.
And let's see. It's and that'll do 51 damage. Nice.
Oh, and I'm also gonna use my berry effect as I do that.
To heal yourself. Okay.
That'll bring me as 25. So yes, that's perfect.
That's 2 stages. Dang. Okay.
Well, if you use the thing, then it didn't happen. But
no,
yes.
but let's not worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, so it does go down.
Yeah. No, it does
okay.
go down. It's still all right.
Okay.
So Thundurus uses that move already, and then Tornadus. What can Bestie do? He's gonna set up. Actually, he's gonna use nat. What? Of course, I got the nat 20 on the self-use status move. He's gonna use Nasty Plot and increase his special attack by 2 stages. And Kara, you're up.
Alright. Thunder System. So let's go with let's activate Bone Lord, and then we are going to use Bone Rush.
On Thunderous?
Yeah, let me double check that. Okay, yeah, Bone Rush. Just making sure.
Alright, so you, so Kara throws her bone. However, Thunderous is going to retaliate by using Protect, blocking all the move, all the attacks.
Best to use Ink Armor against the Tenna missiles.
Nice.
I say this out loud, by the way. Since you love Splatoon 2 so much, L plus Ink Armor plus Tenna missiles.
Oh god, this guy's getting on my nerves. That's it. And... What's up?
Yeah, but it's also a full action. So.
And Thunderous, you know, is this not very effective? Yeah. However, with Charge, I mean, Charge, the way that it phrases is gonna be is a little complicated, but I'll just say that it just makes it super effective.
Mm-hmm.
So, bro's gonna go for the Wild Bolt Storm against you.
Or, wouldn't that just be the same as a crit?
Kinda okay, you know, yeah.
I guess crits in it, aren't they the same amount of damage though? Increase?
Sorta, yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with just leaving it as is. If,
yeah, that's
if you
fine.
Don't mind. Okay. So
okay.
yeah, Thunderous. So Ostinato, you see as Thunderous basically just all the rain all of a sudden just halts.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot to. Actually, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, Thunderous, all of the rain just pauses mid-air, and then all of a sudden, this massive thundercloud forms, and then just it slams down massive lightning bolt slams down on Thunderous, summoning, generating with energy. It's like, here's a taste of real electricity, kid. Take this!
He's using a Booyah Bomb!
Oh. And then hits you with a Wild Bolt Storm.
Cool. Okay, so is that the actual damage number, just 54?
Yes, 54 special damage, and yeah, that will still hit even with your double team.
Yeah, so I can't even use it, so, cool, I'm glad I used a silly berry. Plus... There we go. Alrighty.
And then for Tornadus's next attack.
For my next trick.
For my next trick, exactly.
I just got hit with the Booyah Bomb. That's wild.
Alright, and then he's like, Tornadus is actually going to take advantage of Thunderous. Oh no! Tornadus is going to attack Thunderous and then proceeds to just miss with an extra sentry, only for it to just zip right past him. Alright, Ostinato, you're up. And
not only no 19 plus, it's now one.
Yeah. Actually, that electricity actually kind of all of a sudden you feel a little numb. And you're you've never felt this way. And all of a sudden your scar starts hurting along your eye. And you start at first it's very subtle. You know, when you get hit with something hard at first, the pain isn't there, but then it just starts to grow intensity. That's what you feel. And now you get a from this intense hit, you get a -1 to your special attack, and you lose a tick of hit points from the amount of pain that your scar is giving you.
Yeah. Also, a quick question: how much damage did I do to the Tornadus on Acid Spray a couple turns ago? Because I should have shell built that.
Oh, I forgot.
I also. How does Shellbell even calculate in this?
Oh, you just get a tick of hit points. That's all.
Oh, okay, cool. I just take the tick. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So currently no change.
All right.
So essentially, what that would just mean now is that you just have
85. There we go.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, but then you lost a tick.
Oh, from
your scar's pain. So just your HP would be unchanged, and you have a -1 to your special attack,
which is just neutral.
Yeah. All right. And now it's your turn.
All righty. Okay, I'm sorry, Tornadus Pookie, but it just might be Jover.
Oh boy.
Which one? Okay, yeah. We're gonna click the. Do we want to click the silly? Do I have to click the silly?
Click the silly.
Alrighty. There we go. Okay, there we go. Just did that. And we click the move. Raw.
Oh boy. Oh god.
That's going to Tornadus.
Alright, so let's see. So Tornadus is gonna take 89 damage from that. And you're just gonna send a large blast of electricity right surging towards him. And then take 45 damage and recoil.
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes.
So you just slam. He's like, ah! And like, bro, just like collapses down against against the stone in the background, and then all of a sudden his aura just immediately just fizzles out.
Yeah, dang. Unfortunate for Bestie. And I'll put the recoil in a second.
And then, meanwhile,
Roll 20.
Thunderous is like.
There we go.
Meanwhile, Thunderous's turn is like, ha, nice, got rid of the competition from me. All right, kid, now sit down. As he goes for an extra sensory against you.
Okay, let me put my recoil in first.
You remember it's 45.
Yep.
Alright, so then Thunderous hits you with the extra sensory.
And I'm not gonna take that, actually.
Alright, you'll use your double teams for that?
Yeah.
So your double team copies take the hits for you, but that does leave you by yourself now.
Yep.
Alright.
Bestie, you're gonna have to one-shot this Bestie.
Yeah, Kara.
Yeah.
You're up. What? Okay. One sec. I'm gonna temporarily remove.
Oh, and I do get a Shell Bell take back from the Thunderbolt. Let's go.
Yeah, true.
Is it gonna save me? Probably
Remember
not.
that. Put that in temporary hit points though.
Oh, okay.
You cannot. The temporary hit points do not stack. Also, I'm gonna.
What do you mean? They don't stack. Like I'm just healing myself up by 13 each time.
No, like temporary hit points are a separate thing. That's how Shell Bell works.
Yeah.
You get temporary hit points.
Oh, you just add them on? Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they're a separate thing. And each time you lose hit points, you take away from the temporary hit points first. But if you get new temporary hit points, even after you, when you already have some, they do not stack. Also, I have to re-add your thing because for some reason your HP was not showing up on the stream section. Also, the stream, someone said domain expansion. Thank you, Rob. Domain expansion, force of nature. But yeah, Kara, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay. That and I guess we go with the
Oh, yo, let's go.
Oh, wow. Do I just killed it? Oh my.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
All right.
Thank goodness I didn't get an
And
nat
so
20.
you just wreck Thunderous right then and there, sending him flying back, and he just like groans in pain as just like with Tornadus, his storm dissipates as well, and they're both soundly defeated.
Oh my. How much damage did that actually do? 'Cause I
Well, since it was crit and technically super effective, that was over 100.
And I'm just gonna yell bestie through that ultra stamp.
Hate you. Hate you both so much. Okay. All right. Not bad. Oh, God. No. No. I will. No. I refuse. I refuse to be knocked down by frickin' Reflux Main. I'm gonna take you both down. And I don't care. That's enough.
Let's go.
Who was that?
Huh?
And coming from behind you are the Chimecho and Miss Magus. I think that's
Can
enough.
Enamorous come in and be the the patron saint of reflux users?
Shut up.
Or just, she's a Ten Missiles fan.
Oh my god.
that's so good.
That's enough, you two. Please. There's been enough. There's been enough battling. And Tornado's like, and who are you two? Oh, great. It's you, isn't it? And both the Chimecho and the Miss Magus are like, sorry, we had to be so deceitful of you, but let us show you our true appearance. And both Miss Magus and Chimecho proceed to glow and sort of like swirl around each other before they combine to reveal themselves as
Bestie did the fusion, huh? Why is Enamorous so tiny?
Enamorous.
There we go.
Oh my. Wait.
Yes, so the whole time
Wait.
that Chimecho that y'all encountered was Enamorous.
Enamorous was just there in episode
just-
like 2.
Yeah, session
Literally.
session 2. And Amber's is like, oh, I feel so good to be back in this form. You know, being incognito as two separate Pokemon was interesting, but you know, just
Bestie's retiring Ninja Squid for swim speed up.
anyways, that was quite the battle. Not gonna lie, I was thoroughly entertained. And also, I did relish in seeing both of my brothers infuriated as is. So, are you two ready to cool down, at least for one season, before brother has to go and slam your heads down on the ground again? But as you can see now, two mortals were able to do it just fine. Then they both they both like slowly like float over, and they want to complain so badly, but they know she's right. They know she's right. Now, why don't you just take the loss like grown men should? Cool story, bro. Well, now, Ostinato, Kara, what exactly was it that you came here for again?
Ostensibly, we're here with the infernal quote, and now that I have fingers, I can do air quotes. But they plan on using you all's power as a method of powering the red orb to summon Groudon, and I think we can all agree that's not ideal. So now that I all have you here and calm down, I think we need to figure out what to do about it.
What we're going to do is that we're not going to let them happen. And this voice is from someone not in this conversation. It's from someone
Landorus
else.
Therian, everyone's favorite Pokemon in competitive.
No, instead it's actually someone, it's someone whose voice you recognize. Jasper's. But he is there by himself, without Mela. Forces of nature. Apologies for this sudden interruption, but I am Jasper. My father is Lord Heatran, servant of Gradon. Wait, hold on. You're with the cult then, right? Yes, but please, believe me. I do not agree with their methods. Ostinato, Kara, I was not upfront with you at first because, well, we had prying eyes. The reason why I wanted to split myself up was because I wanted to get rid of our third party. There's someone, and Thunder's where there's someone else with you. Yes, but not to worry, she's incapacitated. She won't be interfering.
What do you?
Listen, I don't want any of this to happen. I don't want Gradon to be summoned at all. Even just one of the weather trio will unleash untold destruction across the archipelago, maybe even the entire world. But my father won't listen to reason. Gradon was his creator, after all. He's indebted to serve until his last breath. I'm at least able to have enough sense to notice that this is just madness.
Like, I don't know, they claim to want some shenanigans to do with expanding the ground for like earth-dwelling Pokemon, but I don't think that's a friendly Earth to live on.
It isn't.
Doesn't seem to vibe to me.
It isn't. It would be a harsh land and one that's also stained with the blood of innocent Pokemon. The cult's goals are completely misguided, and unfortunately, it's not the only one. The Abyssal cult plans to do the same thing with Kyogre. Are they working with a legendary, just like how they're working with you and your father? And Amherst asks. Yeah. Yes, they're working with a Manaphy. And Kara's like, wait, Ostinato, didn't you encounter a Manaphy at some point before I met you guys?
I don't want to remember it, but yes.
Oh, so...
We had a Muse help, and it was still a struggle.
Oh, that battle was over an hour long.
It was like probably at least over an hour and a half, to be honest.
But yeah. Well, quite the predicament we found ourselves in. And with our brother still missing, this will be even more difficult to handle. Kara's like, so what can we do? And then Jasper is like, the thing we're not going to do is we're not going to let these guys fuel the red orb. Tornado speaks up. It's like, wait. Fill me in on this. What exactly do we have to do with this?
They just needed Pokemon of the strong enough power level to, you would have been fed as just basically fuel into the red orb. So, I'm sorry I had to bring up unpalatable Splatoon opinions, but I may have saved your lives.
Oh wow! You saved our lives. Oh, I'm sure we would have been fine. And Emrys just turns to Thunderous, is like, "You sure about that? Because I can guarantee."
It's that Lord of the Rings. It's that Lord of the Rings meme. What was it? Oh my gosh! Wait a second.
Bro, bringing back Lord of the Rings memes. What is this? 2014. One does not simply walk into into Mordor.
Mm-hmm.
But Anamorous goes, Trust me, if this Heatran was that boy's father, I can assure you things would have gone much worse. Not to mention, these two children were able to take you both down at the same time. Do you really think that you would stand better against a fully powered legendary Pokemon who doesn't have who isn't blinded by some petty rivalry between his brothers? And Tornadus just proceeds to like turn away.
Okay, I found it. Thank goodness.
These three have come. Oh my god, these three have come to us to warn us.
It's never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a reflux main. What about side by side with a friend?
I do that. I could do that. Oh man. But Anaris is like, we should be congratulatory towards these three. Fine. What do you propose we do then to combat this rising threat of Groudon and Kyogre? Well, I think firstly we should find where exactly Landorus has gone off to. I don't like that brother has been gone for so long. It's possible he went to investigate some of this himself and just hasn't been present in some time.
Now, finding Landorus is great. Having you all on our side would be outstanding. But if this doesn't work out, again, not to call you all small fry or something like that, but there are plenty of other legendary Pokemon they could go after, and some of them even more full of energy. So this may stop this specific plot, but it doesn't mean they won't go to other sources.
Ostinato, give me a quick perception check.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Boop.
Let's see. Ooh, okay.
That's not an ideal roll.
Let's see if Kara notices anything.
Really, a nat
You want
6 and a 2 nat 1s is wild.
Alright. So, in fact, actually, Kara's the one who picks this up. She notices that Jasper is even more antsy than he was on the ride over to Ivory Island. It's like, Jasper, are you okay? I understand you're going against your father's wishes, but is there something else you're worried about? No, it's not something I'm worried about. It's someone I'm waiting for. I was supposed to meet with someone. Don't worry, they're on our side. They're on our side. A friend. She should be here. I don't understand why. Part of the reason why I brought up proposed this idea of the forces of nature was because I had another reason to come here. I'm supposed to meet up with someone. I'm not. I can't say who, but I promise that when they arrive, we'll explain everything to you. I promise. And Tornadus seems fishy to me. Brother, they went out of their way to go here to warn us. We should cut the child some slack, especially since he's directly disobeying his father. Yes. Actually, let me get out of battle mode for Kara.
Oh, we've got to be on the ready, though.
Well, I guess in the meantime, we should be on the lookout for this friend. And as you guys are just sort of contemplating things, Ostinato, Thunderous actually approaches you. He's like, "Hey, kid, I'll admit, you hit pretty hard for someone who's being held back. Your electricity, the power flowing through you.
Yeah, I'm sure you noticed it took a lot out of me.
Yeah. You're gonna get yourself killed if you do that, you know?
I know. I try to be more sparing with it now. I've had a little too many close calls at this point. But I don't have, I guess, my mom's gone, and my dad's a nice guy, but he's not. He doesn't have any electricity on this power, so I don't. I guess I've never had anyone to trade me in it.
Well, don't worry, kid. You come to the right place. So, how about I give you how about I give you a hand? Consider this my way of saying thank you for the heads up on this cult plot. And Thunderous extends a hand.
I extend a hand because I finally have one. Let's go.
Yeah. And immediately, as you shake hands, a sudden thunder boom, a sudden flash of thunder, um,
thunderclap, you might
strikes.
say.
Yeah, thunderclap, thunderclap and flash, slams down on both of you. And Ostinato, that same like sudden sensation from the wild bolt storm that Thunderous used, hits your entire body. And at first, your scar starts to tinge in pain. However, it starts to go away slightly. And you feel this electricity that's, oh boy, Glastine, you're gonna enjoy this. Jack, have you ever watched My Hero Academia?
No.
Okay,
Oh.
so Glastine already knows what I'm doing. Okay, so
Oh.
I hope you don't mind if I do a little bit of retconning. So basically, in My Hero, the main character has this power called One for All, where, makes him extremely powerful. However, since he's so inexperienced with it, every time he concentrates one part of his body, it completely wrecks it. Like, if he puts too much power into a punch, he breaks his arm. That's a set.
Yo, this is just like Dumban using the Monado.
Yeah, kinda. But instead of Dunban using the Monado, it's now like Shulk using the Monado. But also in My Hero, eventually, Deku or Izuku, the main character of My Hero, he learns to concentrate the entirety of his ability throughout his entire body instead of just on specific points. So in Osinato's case, he's always been concentrating on specific parts of his body, and those parts of his body are what immediately, like, they overexert himself. So every time he sends off a thunderbolt from the palm of his hand, his arm hurts like hell, and that's why he takes recoil damage. But now all the electricity that you feel like you've always been putting in specific parts of your body, now all the electricity is completely balanced out all throughout every inch of your body, from head to flipper to
Tail. I have a tail.
pretty much head to tail. You feel this power surge, and once that power fades away, you let go, and congratulations, Ostinato. You no longer have reckless electricity. Does that nerf your electricity? Yes, but that means no more recoil, and you can replace it with any of your other abilities.
Could we also consider after a session homebrewing an ability?
I don't worry. I got plans for you.
Okay,
You still
cool.
got changes left, but also, you feel the electricity in your body. While it feels better controlled, there's a little bit that's a little different. Like, you look down at the hand that you used to shake Thunderous, and you see it crackle with light blue electricity. Congratulations, Ostinato. You just learned Wild Bolt Storm.
Ooh!
Oh god.
That's wild. I'm gonna immediately apply Lightning Rod, but I still have another ability slot, because I technically could have had Lightning Rod by now.
Wait,
I get another ability slot because I'm losing Reckless electricity.
I mean, how many abilities do you have currently outside of Reckless Electricity?
Outside of Reckless Electricity, 3.
So it's. Did you do the what was it, the ability mastery thing?
I did do one, I believe. Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, technically.
Yeah, I have one ability mastery.
I mean, technically, you do both.
Do both of what?
Ability mastery. You don't. There's no limitation on how many times you can take it. Just how many abilities you have. So you.
Gotcha. What's the upper cap on number of abilities?
How many you have? Which, from the most cases, 5.
Oh, I have 4, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can add one now, and then I still have
Equal lightning.
I still have 1 left.
Yeah, pretty much.
W.
So it's basically like you get one at level 1, another at level 20,
Mhm.
another one at level 40, and then at level 60 you can get the 2 more using the ability mastery edge.
Yep.
So
And it's at level 60.
yeah,
Yeah.
which you guys are at.
Now, one of those was from the ability mastery edge, so
Hmm.
technically lightning rod should be the not using it. Because I technically could have applied this long, long ago.
Yeah, yeah, we can say that. It's fine. Basically,
Cool.
you have 3 regular abilities that you got through level up, and then 2 more from ability mastery.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Sounds
congratulations, Ostinato. You no longer take recoil from every electric type attack, and you got
Let's
a new
go.
funky little move from it too.
Raw.
And with that, we are going to end off the session here. So thank you all for joining us, and we will reconvene next week. Hopefully, getting to know what's going on with Chef, as long as Jacob's not sick and is caught up on all of his homework. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.